Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me.
And John says if it wasn't for love, that wouldn't be possible. In its purest form, love says to us that I forgive you everything, even if the dishes aren't washed the next morning. I'm looking at you, David. And love helps us to see the good in other people, the good that other people may not always see. It helps you to see the good in each other, things that your friends may not always see, but Hayley will, and vice versa.
Deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, reckless love of God. Yeah.
I'll read the card. I haven't read this. The card! Wow!
You have been so, so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. You have been so, so kind to me. And oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the
David Watson, will you have this woman, Hayley Brown, to be your wedded wife? To live with her after God's ordinance in the holy estate of marriage? Will you love her as your wife? Honor her, comfort and keep her, and live with her according to God's will and promise? In good days as well as bad days, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, remain faithful to her as long as you both shall live. If this is what you want, then testify this before God and this assembly and answer yes with the help of God.
Yes, with the help of God.
Hayley Brown, will you have this man, David Watson, to be your wedded husband, to live with him after God's ordinance on the holy estate of marriage? Will you love him as your husband, honor him, comfort and keep him, and live with him according to God's will and promise? In good days as well as bad ones, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, remain faithful to him as long as you both shall live. So if that is what you want, Hayley, then testify this before God and this congregation and answer yes with the help of God.
Yes, with the help of God.
leaves the 99, and I couldn't earn it. I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
You may now kiss the bride.
Too many days in the darkness without a glimpse of the light. Running tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat, head pulled down over your eyes. Every part of you wants to surrender, but darling, you were meant to survive. With every start, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. With every start, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. Just like a seed in a garden, you will grow to be tall, staring out over miles of land without it, but wanting to build up walls. Lift me up in your branches, we can watch the sunrise. Just a couple of bruised up souls that believe that it was worth one more try. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. I don't cry when it rains no more, or I get dirt on my shoes. I don't mind climbing 8 more floors, 'cause these stairs are all heading to you.
Sure. Hales, Tinks, Tinkerbell, you did it. You got your fairy tale wedding you wished for. What a spectacular celebration of love. You're an absolute champ for putting this all together, along with Dave, Lynn, Mary, your lovely sisters, and of course our now empty wallets.
When I asked Davey what was the most stressful part about proposing to Hales, his immediate response was trying to make sure Lauren keeps this all a secret.
From the beginning of our lives, Dad always had nicknames for us. Sam was Rat, which evolved into Susie. Don't even ask, we don't know. And I was Puppet, which evolved into Midget, thanks to my vertical challenges. Point A. Our darling Hayley, however, was labelled as Tinkerbell, the princess. And Tinkerbell, she did stay. Guess who the favourite is?
So yes, Hales is a princess, but there are so many other qualities that make her the sister that we love. She has shown tenacity in building the most beautiful brand Orium with our mum. There has never been a moment we haven't been able to count on her. She is one of the most loyal people we know. Her kindness and compassion for others is something we should all strive towards.
Good evening, everyone. As most of you all know, my name is Mark. I'm the older brother of the groom this evening and the brother of my co-best man for the evening, Matt. To most of you, you'll probably know me as the most well-behaved out of the two. Yeah, facts.
This evening, Mark and I have opted to incorporate a bit of golf terminology into our speech. As we reflect and dive into a few stories about Dave, our beloved middle brother, we will score his performance appropriately, as if he were playing a round of golf. There will be stories of pars, birdies, bogeys, and a few six rings. For those who have limited golf knowledge, don't worry, you'll be able to catch our drift very quickly.
Growing up, Davey was always the smallest guy in his class and all his sports teams. It's safe to say that his pennies were the last to drop amongst his peers.
But in all seriousness, today is one of the proudest days of my life, and I'm so glad that it has finally arrived. My love, you look absolutely gorgeous. And you have done the most amazing job in bringing this day to life. You have planned everything to the T, just as I thought you would, and I hope this day has been everything you have dreamt of since you were a little girl. We have come such a long way together, and in writing this speech, I found it difficult to find the words to describe how far we have come and how much you mean to me. So I thought it best to start at the beginning. Ever since that day in Mozambique, when I walked into the house with my cap on backwards, feeling cooler than ever, on day 3 of a boys' trip that was certainly not healthy, I must have done something right, as I caught your eye, and as soon as we got to talking, a romance sparked, and we haven't stopped talking since. I truly believe that we have such an exciting future together. I have no doubt that there will be challenges and obstacles along the way, but with Christ at the center of our relationship, I have no doubt that we can take them in our stride and deal with them as we go. My love, you're beautiful, both inside and out, strong-willed, kind, and caring, and you walk around with a quiet confidence that is beautiful to see. I really am looking forward to this next stage of our relationship and to getting to know you even better day by day. If the past 5 years is anything to go by, then sign me up for at least another 50. Hales, I love you so much, but now let's enjoy the evening.
Probably still fits like a glove. And tell the band to play one more slow song, 'cause you still have all my love. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. Let's get happy before we get old. No more whiskey, I'll have a coke. Catching bass on an old fishing boat. One more star